Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to chrisIsTalkin, and this is my weekly manga review for Nanatsu no Taizai, and this is for chapter 178. I don't know why I paused there. It's almost like, what chapter was it? But yeah, this is for chapter 178, also known as Seven Deadly Sins, 178 obviously. And yeah, basically this chapter continues on from the aftermath of what happened in 177 with the Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas falling to the 10 Commandments. Now, it's been like a 1 month time skip, and we're not really too sure exactly what happened to Ban and the rest of the sins and company. But what we do know is that Meliodas is dead, fact. So we haven't really gone into more detail about what happened after his death or his burial. We also don't know what happened to Ban. What we do know about Ban is that his wounds probably won't heal properly if he's attacked by a high level demon, and Estarossa is literally like extremely powerful. I mean, literally Ban had used all of his moves, buffed up to his highest extent, and like didn't even lay a scratch on Estarossa. And we've seen how strong Ban is, being able to take out Dreyfus and stuff at the end of season 1 of Seven Deadly Sins, the anime, as well as in all the other fight scenes, and him against the other demons. So Ban should have been able to do something, but Estarossa didn't budge at all. Estarossa managed to stab Estarossa managed to stab Meliodas 7 times whilst Ban was on his neck, just trying to chokehold him. So yeah, Ban didn't really do shit. So it's been a month. They've all been scattered. Ban's MIA. Ban's missing in action. Meliodas is dead. The rest of the sins, they're missing in action or in hiding. And basically, and this is called Dark Britannia now, because the 10 Commandments are in control of Britannia, and there is no holy knights or sins to basically stop them from creating some next amount of end of the world bullshit. But yeah, so basically it continues on from that. And we first get introduced to 2 characters who we haven't seen in a very long time. Now, I don't know if you guys remember from I'm going to keep referring to the anime because I watched the anime first and then I read the manga from when the anime finished. But I don't know if you guys remember from the beginning of Seven Deadly Sins, the anime and the manga. I do have the manga here, but I actually read the manga after the anime. We got introduced to Weird Fang. They were the Holy Knights of Leonis, and the 2 Weird Fang members we got introduced to were Lord Ruin and Frazier. So like, yeah, don't know if you remember Lord Ruin, but he was the one who basically had the staff of the bell and made Diane and Meliodas. Well, we put them into a genjutsu so they didn't know what was going on, and then he fucked up Elizabeth. He fucked up Elizabeth, and Elizabeth ended up biting the bell so that Diane and Meliodas could come back to their senses and break their genjutsu. Hopefully that bit of information helped. If not, I should have one of those parts in the manga. Boom, yeah, so this guy right there, that's Lord Ruin, and then Frazier was the lady who had all them annoying bloody bugs and shit that were attacking Diane and whatnot. So yeah, those 2 characters return, and they return without their actual armor. So it's interesting to see what they actually look like, because we never really got to see them before. But yeah, so we get to see them, and they're in hiding as well, because the 10 Commandments are going around stealing the souls of all the mighty warriors that are left in Leonis or in Britannia. Basically, they're just on a crazy hunt for people's souls. And we also get more exposition about how and why what they're doing. So what's happening is now that demons are going around taking people's souls. So now the rest of the villagers and people just living around, they're so scared of the demons that they're also in hiding, or they're trying to find other strong people who aren't as strong as the demons and using them as sacrifice so that the demons can allow them to live. And we get to see this where these next bandits go after the 2 Weird Fang members and basically tell them, well, we're going to use you as a sacrifice for the 10 Commandments. And some of the villagers as well also believe that 10 Commandments are oh so powerful, and they look at them like with admiration, which is kind of weird considering that your people are dying. But yeah, so it's kind of like some fucked up situation right now, some end of the world kind of bullshit. And yeah, the main Weird Fang member, Lord Ruin, with the one with the bell, his soul just gets munched on by Dreyfus, which is like, what the hell? And yeah, Dreyfus tries to play like, oh yeah, how you doing? And then munches their souls. Yeah, people just get taken out pretty badly. And I like this chapter because it shows you how dire the situation is and how fucked up everything is going and how to shits everything is. And literally the only at the end of the chapter we finally get to see some of the old demons who are there. I think they weren't like the 10 Commandments, but like the lower rankings of the 10 Commandments are some of the other strong demons as well. They're going around destroying shit, and we get to see the samurai guy who was actually in the maze with the 7 deadly sins, and he's there, and he's literally just chopping them down like quite easily as well. And I like how he looked. It looked like it was effortless for him. And as well as him, we also get Arthur at the end of the chapter. Now, one thing I've always kind of said to my friends and to everybody like who I talked to 7 deadly sins about was that Arthur looks such like a main character, and it's interesting to see like we get to see him finally maybe being the main character of the 7 deadly sins for now. I'm not sure whether Meliodas is dead because it could be dead. No one said that Meliodas was the main character. He's just the leader of the 7 deadly sins. What if, now this is a hypothetical, so like what if Arthur becomes the new leader of the sins for now? Okay, so don't kill me, this is only hypothetically. Arthur becomes the new leader of the sins for now because Merlin did state that he has a crazy amount of power dwelling inside him. It's just that he hasn't been able to unlock it yet. And the last time we saw him fight at the end of season 1 of 7 Deadly Sins, that was his first ever fight, and that was against, was it Dreyfus? No, that was against Hendrickson or Dreyfus. My apologies if I'm just getting the names confused. Just leave a comment down below. I don't mind positive criticism, you know, just to help me out. But yeah, so we got to see Arthur fight last time, but we never really got to see him go to full potential. And Merlin was with him last time as well. So I'm thinking, what's happened since we last saw him, and during a time skip, has he got stronger? Has he managed to wield Excalibur stronger? I'm actually hoping, is he using Excalibur in this? I actually don't remember whether he mentioned he used Excalibur. If he did have a sacred treasure, I would say that like it'd be cool to call it Excalibur. That'd be pretty cool. It'll probably be the strongest sword out there as well. But yeah, so we get to see Arthur, we get to see the other samurai guy, and Sins are missing, Ban's probably dead, Meliodas is dead, and Britannia is to shits. This is literally the aftermath of 177, last week's chapter. Sorry, I'm fucking stumbling with my words. But yeah, this chapter was more exposition and showing us what's going on currently whilst the sins are away. It's been a time skip, so some people hopefully have got stronger. We got introduced to some of the older characters. They got taken up quite easily. Dreyfus is still about like a prick, so that's that. And Arthur is currently running the show by protecting humanity and showing that the humans can't be taken down so easily. That's the review of chapter 178 / discussion. I did like the chapter. It was pretty cool. Not much happened in terms of story and progression, but we did get to see a bit more of what's going on right now. So we never got to see the sins, but we got to see the other characters, and I think this is really good because sometimes it's good to kind of take a step back from the characters to maybe let the characters reflect on what they've done or how weak they are and how strong they need to get until Meliodas comes back. Because I'm hoping that Meliodas doesn't come back in some arse pool and basically just randomly uses like another demon or whatever, because Esterosa really went out of his way to show you're dead. He has 7 hearts, I'm going to destroy all his hearts. But also that has shown in 7 Deadly Sins that death doesn't mean it's the end, and the 7 Deadly Sins doesn't say that Meliodas is the main character. I mean, they said it when he died, but they never really stated ever at the beginning that Meliodas was the main character of the 7 Deadly Sins. He's just the leader at that current moment in time. So my question to you guys is, what do you think is going to happen with Arthur? Do you think he's just going to be killed off, or do you think he was built up for no reason? Or do you kind of agree with what I'm saying and think that maybe Arthur might be the new current leader of the 7 Deadly Sins until Meliodas returns, kind of like in Power Rangers when they get a new Red Ranger? Don't ask why I said Power Rangers, but fuck it. Anyways, that was my review for 178. I quite liked it. It was like a 7.58, not because it's a bad chapter, but because obviously there was quite a lot of information that we were missing, plus it was an exposition chapter, so it wasn't like they were trying to give us loads of information. It's one of those ones that make us give us loads of questions to want to know what's happening next week. So hopefully next week we'll find out a bit more about what's going on in Britannia, the 7 Deadly Sins, Ban, Meliodas, and the gang. Anyways, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Earlier, like an hour or two ago, I posted my review for Dragon Ball Super episode 47. If you guys haven't seen that, you guys need to watch that episode and then check out my review. Or if you do watch other anime or read other manga and stuff like that, check out my other playlist, because I do talk about a lot of different stuff on a weekly basis. And yeah, thank you very much guys for subscribing and liking and sharing my stuff, because my subscribers are going up quite a lot, and we're almost on 700. Let's see if we can reach 700 by the end of this week. Enough of that. Chris is talking. Have a great day, guys, and peace.